Hey friends, thanks for joining us again at Chai and Coaching. We're going to share part 2 of how Mallav got his job using LinkedIn with no work experience. All right, friends, we've already met Bishal and Mallav before. We're going to continue the conversation, learning about this fun adventure, this story that you can learn from on how you can use LinkedIn to get a job.
It's a totally different world on LinkedIn. So, first day I came here, I started, Instagramming, hey, I'm in United States, hey, I'm here, hey, I'm here. So, but a senior of mine who just graduated and he had to move back to India, so he mentioned me that you should understand the importance of masters you're doing and how much money you're investing in it. You should understand opening Facebook and Instagram is not going to get you a job. He used to open LinkedIn the whole day. So even if I'm studying in class and I get a notification, I used to open LinkedIn like this, and I started do that, and I'm definitely sure there'll be at least one notification. Hey, wish this person a happy birthday, or congratulate this person on 5 years of anniversary at this point.
Yeah,
I used to message him.
How many connections do you have on LinkedIn now?
Let's check. I have 5,131 connections.
Wow.
On LinkedIn. I did market myself in a weird way.
All right, I want to pause here.
Okay.
This is a very important thing we teach here at Chai and Coaching. Is it's not about following the herd or the crowd, because when Mallav here was applying for thousands of applications, which most students think they need to, it did get him a job.
Yeah.
But when he decided to do something different, to stand out, to market and brand himself, that's when the good things happen. So it's not about what you know, it's not about GPA or applications, it's about who you know and what you can do to stand out and be different from the crowd.
Definitely.
And this is an incredible example of that.
Yeah. Believe me, it's not just applying, it's marketing yourself in a way that people will recognize you. Do something which you think that you should be able to do it. So
let's finish this up with the question everyone wants to know now.
Yeah.
So you filled out thousands of applications, you didn't have WorkX, you didn't get a CPT. How did you actually get the OPT job then? What was the result?
It's a funny story. So I applied this job around March 2018, and I got the first interview round with HR on 8th March 2016. I'm really good with dates. Sorry guys, yeah.
March 8, 2018?
18.
Okay.
And she was like, we'll get back to you. I know that tone. I know that.
We'll get back to you.
Oh yeah, we'll get back to you. I was like, okay. So I was really fond of this actually job description. Something inside of me was telling me that this is what you want. You might not know everything about ClickView or the tool, but this is what you want. I was like, okay. So a week went by, and there's a best practice to connect with HR on LinkedIn and message her over there, and I emailed her first of all, hey, it's been a week, do you have any result for this situation, for this job description and everything? So she was like, no, we don't have. The hiring manager who's my current manager actually, he is out of country. I was like, okay. Then 2 weeks went by. I emailed her again, and I was like, do you have any result now? Hey, no, we are thinking of hiring internally. That broke my heart. And I was like, okay, if this is the thing, then you might not have a chance. So out of nowhere, on 7th May, exactly after almost 2 months, the HR emailed me, hey Adam, who's my manager right now, he wants to talk to you. I was like, okay. So what I did was, again, marketing myself. So the manager knows that I don't have any experience. My background is electronics and communication. I'm doing IT management. How can I suffice a OPD full-time job? So what I did was, I collected all of my ClickView projects, which I did, and I created a Google Drive, and I emailed the HR the link, and I just politely asked her, hey, can you forward this link to the hiring manager, and just let him know that I know I don't have any experience, but I have quite a lot of experience with ClickView. So I was hoping she would, and she did actually. So when I joined, and I asked my manager, did you get some files from which I sent? So he was like, yeah. So he opened up his computer, he showed me like, there's a different folder called Mallav, and they have like 4 to 5 ClickView projects.
Wow.
I was like, okay, this this is something working. This is working. It's fate. And then I had a talk with Adam for like an hour. I was quite amazed. I was preparing for ClickView, and I thought there should be a technical round, but he did not ask me a single technical question. So
You had proof.
He was already convinced.
I don't know. Yes. So I talked with him, and literally, the interview. I was nervous, and he was talking to me just like we both are talking right now. And he did not ask me any ClickView question or any other question. Just experience and what did I learn and how am I going to help? How am I going to stand alone? And I mentioned that I have this thing on LinkedIn going on, #DannyDash. You should go and check it out. He actually did. I connected him on LinkedIn. I used to nag him when he was in Brazil. He was out working over there, and I used to keep nagging him on weekends and hey, did you check out something? Did you check out something? And after the interview got over, I was sitting. I was catching the bus, go back to McCallum, and the HR person called. Hey Malav, we want you to come to Colorado. We want to have an on-site interview. I was like, what is happening? Wow, I got an on-site interview just by saying #DannyDash. I went there, I gave the interview, I met with the CFO of the team, and we were talking, and they were not quite impressed because I did not have experience. But what I did was, when I was in the airline, I had few ideas about what kind of a dashboard this kind of a food produce company should look at. So I was traveling United, and they gave me a paper napkin. I had a pen. I was like, I need to do something. I'm not gonna watch a movie. I'm going for a job interview. So I took a pen. I started creating a dashboard on a paper tissue, and I kept that thing in my laptop bag. And I carried that laptop bag. And the first thing which I did was, hey, how are you? So I started off the conversation by handing my manager that particular Coca-Cola tissue from United Airways, and he was quite impressed. From that point, I took out my laptop. I opened up all the tools which I've used. So this position was quite a middleman between IT and the business users. So I was showing him how I did a project on retail clothing company, which was a made-up company, and I had the day. I found the data online, and they had a case study like their sales were going high, but their margin was going low. So when I matched this case study, and I was looking at the visualization, I was like, they're doing something weird. So basically, what they were doing was, with more number of orders, they were reducing the price. That's very generic in business, but they were reducing the price quite a lot, like 50% or 70%. So the margin, the net revenue was not coming. So I was just talking to my manager about these kind of stories. I fired up my laptop. I started showing him, hey, in this period, and this company was messed up, and so we had a nice time. After 8 days, I got a call that, hey, we are offering you this job, and I was like, wow, yes, I did it.
Congratulations.
No, thank you. Thank you.
Crazy story, dude.
It's been a crazy downside, and then a more crazier upside for me, because I used to talk. My best friends were experienced, and as I've mentioned, my friend Yash, he already had like 5 job offers with him, and many other people got 2 or 3 job offers, and I was quite happy that I only had one, and I wanted this job, and I'm still working over there, and I would like to grow my career in business intelligence. So yeah, so I basically, the gist of the story is, select what you want, try to market yourself in a weird way, which people will make fun of you, but don't care about making fun people making fun of you, because if you care about them, then you should just apply online and wait for like 5 or 6 years to getting a job. You need to be smart. That's all you need to do. It's a weird story for inexperienced person to getting a job
What, you were 22 years old when you got the job?
Yes, I just turned 23 2 months back. I used to that was my USP actually, unique selling point. You know, when friends talk to me, hey, I got this job offer letter and they pay me like 150,000. So internally I used to think, what should be his age? And then out of I used to get to know the age 27. Like by 27 I'll earn more than you, for sure. Yeah. for sure. So guys, if you are new right now, since you are new over here, you don't have to worry about anything. Just enjoy studying, apply that knowledge to practical industry level, market yourself in a weird way, and make sure people should make fun of you. Because that's gonna say that, hey, that's something unique which you are
Stand
doing.
out from the crowd.
Yes.
Stand out from
Don't
the crowd.
follow
That shouldn't be weird, like go on the crossroad, stand naked and I want a job. No. Create a strategy how you think that you can market yourself, and you can just carry on from that. Even for you, Rob, you have your own consulting company, and you know, in general, like, I'm really fond of you. You help the Indian students. If I had someone like you 2 years back, I would have had some different incentive on my life right now.
I can stand.
Oh
by
yeah,
that.
he's gonna be.
I know. I was watching Rob's videos before coming here, and those were so informative. Like because I had no idea what to do when I was coming here, right? Like if it was a new country, it was gonna be a whole new chapter in my life, and having that information from Rob's videos really helped me in making a lot of decisions. So.
Well, I'm so encouraged to hear that. That's the whole purpose of Chai and Coaching.
Yeah.
You know, for the students, by the students. You guys are here to help share your experience, to help other students be more successful.
Definitely.
And I'm glad for you guys sharing. You guys, we're going to wrap it up. Malav had shared such an incredible story.
Yes.
So much information. Follow his example. Connect with him. Connect with us. We'll, below there's going to be ways to connect and subscribe and follow.
Definitely.
Be different. Break out. Don't follow the crowd. And if you take his advice, you're going to have a better chance of being successful when you're in America, which is what we want to see happen. So,
Definitely.
thanks for joining us, guys. We'll
Thank you.
see you
Thank
next
you so
time.
much.
Bye bye.